Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about the general cost involved in relocating to the UK as a teacher. So I will start with the most obvious thing is you need a passport. Yeah, how much does a passport cost? That depends on how many years you want it to be. I think roughly 5k. Yeah, if you don't bribe anybody, 5,000. Okay, now the next cost is something called ECTIS. I will attach a screenshot or something so you will know what I'm talking about. ECTIS is basically just instead of you doing an English test, I know going to the US you need to do an English test, or Australia. In the UK you don't do that. If your education has been taught in English, you can just prove it by uploading your documents and then having them checked. So ECTIS does that, and it comments on whether the university awarded qualification that you have, whether it's a bachelor's degree, is equivalent to something that you would get in the UK. So it's equivalent to a bachelor's degree in the UK. And it also comments on the level of English proficiency that is required to kind of do that kind of course or get that kind of qualification. Like for instance, I have a bachelor's degree in education science, so it will comment on how much English proficiency was required in me being able to complete that degree, or rather that course. Yeah, so how much English knowledge did I need to have to kind of get that bachelor's degree? So that takes 10 days or longer. So you upload your certificate, you upload your transcript, you upload your passport or a photo ID, and you upload a medium of instruction letter. What is this? This is a letter that's written by maybe your dean of studies, your principal back there in college, that kind of just says you are a student in that college and that all your courses were taught or rather researched in English. So you upload that, and then within 10 days you will get an answer from them on whether they think your qualification, your degree, is equivalent to theirs, or whether they think that your English knowledge must have been good for you to get that degree. Yeah, so how much does that cost? 140 pounds. 140 pounds. You will do the conversion. I will tell you how much I paid. I paid 264 pounds. Why? When I got my job, it was on the 7th of that month, and I needed to be here on the 3rd of the next month. So I had less than a month to get ready for everything, and I needed to fast track everything. I didn't want to risk my visa delaying or anything. So I paid an extra 124 pounds to the 140 pounds, so a total of 264 pounds. And how much is that? That's 45,171 Kenyan shillings. I hope you're writing this down. 45,171 Kenyan shillings. Okay, you wouldn't have to pay the 124 if, yeah, situations vary from person to person. So 144 is the standard price. Now, another thing that you have to pay is something called the immigration health surcharge. This is like a NHIF or something. So when you're here, you don't pay to get treated. You just book an appointment and go see the doctor. So once you pay the immigration health surcharge, that covers for your treatment and any medication you will ever need. Now, how much is that? That was the most expensive cost. It's 1,035 pounds, and that is equivalent to 183k, 183,000. Like I said, the most expensive cost you're going to pay, 183,000. Okay, moving on, I did a TB test. You have to do this one. I paid 14,337 Kenyan shillings. 14,337. I don't remember the exact cost in pounds. I didn't kind of write that down. Okay, now the visa application cost was 719 pounds. 719 pounds, and that was equivalent to 131,244. Now these values might vary because I think the Kenyan how do I say this, I don't know, but then at that time £1 was equivalent to 176 Kenyan shillings. Right now it's around 159, so you will pay lower definitely. So I paid 131,244 for my visa application. Now, like I said, I was fast tracking everything, so I paid an extra 17,800 for the premium lounge, whatever. I paid 17,800 extra to fast track my visa application. Now, what's the total for all of these? It's 391,552. So this was everything, applications, everything. Yeah, 391,552. It's slightly lower than these now that the Kenyan whatever, yeah, the Kenyan shilling has increased in value, I guess. So it should be less than this, maybe 350k, and also if you don't have to fast track everything. Now my plane ticket was 89,500. Could be higher or lower for you, so I paid 89,500. Now the total for that is roughly let me do rough mathematics here. 91 plus 89, that is like 90 plus 90, 180. So that is 481,000 total for everything. 481,000, roughly 481,000. Let me be specific. 481,052 shillings. That is how much you need to have everything covered from the application to the time that you set foot here. You need that. So roughly 500k. I used more. Why? I did a lot of shopping. Don't do that, and we'll talk about that later. Yeah, so you need roughly 500k for everything. Now you might be wondering or you might get skeptical because it seems like a lot of money. Trust me, it is not a lot of money. Looking at how much you're going to earn when you move here, 500,000 is not a lot of money, and it's going to be worth it. Now, if you're a physics teacher, or you teach French or Spanish or any other language apart from English, you are going to get something called international relocation package. So the UK government is going to pay you and for relocating here. So basically that kind of pays you back the 500k and even gives you more than that. So I will talk about that in another video. In the meantime, yeah, so have that in the back of your head while you do all the applications, while you know, I'm going to be talking about other agencies very soon. While you try applying with all these agencies, apply with as many as you can. That's the secret here. Try as many as you can. I hope you watched my LinkedIn optimization video, and I hope you have sent or registered with Engage Education. Some of you already got feedback from them, so you are on the right track. See you in my next video, if you stay around, that is, and it's good for you to stay around. Bye.